No. Water? Mercy, please. Oh, yeah. Oh, ooh.
What's going on, y'all? Velvet Kush, what's going on? Hopefully everybody doing well. I'm well. Jay, Daisy, waiting for Goldot. What's up? Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Jessica, what's up, Jessica? Sakura, Jay, Cheryl, Sean. Is it crazy down there, Sean? Scooter. Well, be safe, brother. Be safe first and foremost, man. Be safe down there, brother. Jessica said, what's up, Rachel?
Hi, Jessica.
Dalen, chicken butt.
Can you say hi? Say hi.
You want to say hi to Jessica?
Yeah.
Look at this one.
Say hi, Jessica.
Say hi.
Hey.
Robert, what's up? Say hi, mama. Say hi, baby dude.
She's like,
John
why?
Jones, Allison. FM, what's up, brother?
No, you didn't miss the live, Anne-Marie.
No, she wasn't on there yesterday.
I had
a little family emergency, sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah,
well,
not so. Cool. Please send prayers and well wishes of healing to Rachel's nephew. He was involved in an accident, and so please send well wishes and prayers of healing, please. Thank you. Hopefully everybody 2:30 in London. Ooh, insomnia. I hate insomnia. That's one thing I don't like, man.
What?
Insomnia. Not being able to sleep. Man, that led to me relapsing so many times. So many times. Tommy D, good thing I seen you in here. I'm gonna send you pictures right now that you asked me for. South Texas, what's up? Yeah, I can't deal with the insomnia. That shit literally drives me nuts. Dennis, what's up? Yeah, who that baby? Who's that baby do? Oh, come on.
Here, come here.
So, about to tear this down. Hot.
Yeah, so yesterday I got a phone call just saying that my nephew was in a really bad car accident and he's in the ICU now. So, and that shit was horrible to hear that.
On the Ashley. Please, prayers and well wishes for him.
And he literally,
his wife is expecting twins
next week.
Yeah.
They have a little boy, and she's literally having the babies next week. So, I mean, he's most likely going to still be in the ICU. I mean, thank God he's alive. Thank God.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to go take her back with us.
All right.
Come here, baby.
Right. That's it. I'm sorry to hear that, Rose. Sorry to hear that, man. Okay, Tommy. The wings is good. Wings is always like a quickie. You know what I mean? They always hit the spot. Yeah. So hopefully he heals up, man. I'm sorry. I'm eating right in y'all face. It's good. So I'm gonna let Rachel hop on here while I eat real quick. So I ain't eating in everybody's face.
Wow. What's new? I feel like he always be doing that.
I do.
Thanks, Quick Vic. I appreciate that because honestly, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure. I really don't know what to say. I'm glad he's alive. So that's why I didn't get on yesterday. Thank you, Tommy. And honestly, when I say prayers and everything, I mean the people that do pray. If not, well wishes, good vibes, anything. So, I don't really know what to say. But the thing of, I don't want to talk about it too much. Thank you. Yeah, God is great. Thank you. But anyhow, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone has been having a great week. I'm scared I can't let him come home because I can't come home. But damn, Rose, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sorry to hear that. You see some haters in the room? Well, what? I don't know. I didn't see anything yet, but if there is, you got, you can more
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, or just leave. It's okay, because I'm really not in the mood to deal with that. So, but thank you for all the people that aren't hating, and I appreciate all your love and support, and I'm grateful for the community that we have here. Not the mommy. I'm in the mood. Thank you. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm literally not in the mood. Did you ever just have one of those days where you're kind of like actually waiting for somebody to like say something? I feel like that's the kind of mood I'm in right now. Like I'm just waiting for somebody to look at me the wrong way, to say something to me wrong, like. And I hate feeling like that, but sometimes you just have those days. But I see Rose talking about that's you every day. Just literally, I have a lot more days than I would like to have. A lot more days like that than I would like. But it is what it is. I don't always have them, but today's one of them, and. Sometimes I just gotta stay in my house those days. But then sometimes I feel bad for the people that live with me because they kind of have to hear it.
She means me.
I mean him and my daughters usually, to be honest. My daughters, they're older. I'm in security training program and going counseling, and good safe home, but he's still running the streets. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Rose. I feel like a lot of people in here have been in that situation where their loved one is using, and they're trying to do something, or they're trying to live a different life, or maybe they've never even been involved in that life. And, it's okay to separate yourself from that person. Wait, what? Wait a second. Wait. Quick Vic. Would not believe what the landscapers did to my pit bulls with a pair of hedge clippers. Unbelievable. Well, what did they do to your dog? What? A girls' night out. Listen, I don't even, honestly, to be 100%, I feel like I don't even have friends to even go out with. To be 100%. But wait, did I miss something? Somebody said he's being, I don't know if they're talking about him. I missed what. I'm not sure what happened, but I hope that your dog is okay. Okay, Lynn. So she said, Rachel, you and Frank are the best. Your devotion to the people hurting is amazing. I watch Frank's videos when I get notification. My brother died from drug abuse and alcohol. So thank you. Well, thank you. And I'm very sorry to hear that about your brother. I'm glad that you're here, and but I am sorry, And honestly, it's one of those things where it goes hand in hand. Like, it's like I like to be able to connect to people that I can relate to, and I'm sure vice versa. So I hear that, I feel like that helps me, and, it just it goes hand in hand. I mean, I do have, I don't want to say I don't have any friends. I do have some, but honestly, I don't really go and hang out with friends, to be honest. I feel like I'm with Mercy all the time and the kids. And honestly, sometimes there's just not a lot of room for other stuff. Jessica's my friend. Oh, you're loving my TikToks? Thank you. Thank you. We couldn't get to him, and thank you for your kind words. Let's talk to Lucy. Dang. And you know what? Sometimes, it's one of those things that, don't blame yourself saying we couldn't get to him. I hope that's, not how. I feel like it's one of those things that only we can change ourselves. Nobody can force us to. And I feel like, it's one of those things where I couldn't do it. I couldn't even do it for my kids. Like, there was a time that literally I could not do. People would say, well, don't you want to do it for your kids? Well, yeah, I do. But it didn't work like that. It didn't work for me just wanting to do it for my kids. I had to do it for myself. So donations can be sent to Frank's Barbershop, which is 17 Broadway Street, Milton, 17847 is the zip code. Rose, you can just start your blog by just taking your phone and if you don't have a camera, just go out, and obviously go out. I would talk to the people, kind of let them see you around, so they know like what your intentions are. And, you can go out and build a relationship with these people and ask them, do you want to share a story? Because I feel like people forget that the people that are out there are real people. Like, a lot of times I feel like there's so much judgment that goes out I want to see this. I'm sorry. So much judgment that goes on people that are living on the streets that we forget that they're a real person with real feelings, that they're somebody's mother, brother, sister, father, you know, that we forget that. We just kind of look at them like, ew. I don't, you know, like, how could they do that? How could they live like that? And not, you know, they don't give a shit. They're nothing but, you know, no. And it's like, no, that's not true. Yeah, so one of them put the gas-powered hedge clippers on his face and mouth and hit the gas, and I had to rush him to the vet before he bled out. Wait, bled out the main artery in his face. What? Oh my God, I am so sorry.
What? That's fucking crazy.
That is.
Yep. What's the name of that place?
Dang, that's so crazy.
Shit.
You know, and I also feel like, wait a second. There's so many people that are affected by addiction that we need to, hold on, I'm sorry, I'm reading Tina's. Your dog got hit by a car 3 weeks. Where did I just see that, Tina?
Who?
Tina just said that. Look, damn, Vic. My dog just died 3 weeks ago, so I can literally. Oh my God. Yeah, seriously, listen. My dogs get on my fucking nerves. Bad, okay? Especially my male dog.
She's the only one that's allowed to talk shit, so
Literally.
yeah.
I am. I can be the only one that talks shit. And it was so funny because I just saw this thing and I was like, oh my God, I do that. Like, I don't know if you guys do it, but like when I leave the house, my dogs, we have to go downstairs and there's only a couple steps and they'll be at the top of the steps. Like they follow me when I'm getting ready to leave. And I always tell them, okay, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to get groceries. Be good. And I always give them both a kiss before I leave. So I don't know. They're my, I don't know what I would do. They drive me crazy, but you know, it's like kids. Especially because dogs, they're innocent. They like rely on us, you know? Oh, damn, Tommy. I thank you. That is very much appreciative. He has some large, he got Hanes boxer briefs, 10-pack large and extra large, and 20 packs of tube socks. So he's going to send them to the shop.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, socks and underwear, always, you know, always. Do I do hard love? Listen, I feel like, Rose, there's a very fine line in enabling and giving, you know, tough love, hard love. But I think it's one of those things that sometimes you do have to let them figure things out as much as we don't want to. You know, I don't know. I feel like I can't really answer that question for you, but I also feel like you can't let what he's doing or she's doing, because I don't know, you know, I feel like you can't let that person get in the way too of what you're trying to do and your own well-being. Like you literally have to be selfish though too and put yourself first. Like if you're trying to go to school and do things, you got to do that. And you have to draw a line and set boundaries for yourself and for him. I think. Oh, that's awesome, Tina. So look, Tina's doing a coat drive. Yeah, blankets too. I talk to the girls when I leave. Okay, you have food, water, and the TV is on. Like, we'll be back in a few hours. And if it's just me leaving, I say, Daddy's here. Yeah, Teresa, I even checked my dogs on the camera. Check on them, and I talked to them through the cameras. I already knew I was an alcoholic and everything like that, but once I reached out because oh, that's awesome. Wait, have you helped anyone find family, get them into treatment? I have given people resources. It's hard in the Philadelphia area because Philly doesn't, so some of the rehabs and the treatment facilities, they are not contracted with other facilities, if that makes sense. Like there's a couple good programs in our area, but because people live in Philly, they cannot go to these treatment facilities because they're contracted.
Philly likes them to stay in Philly.
So it's really hard.
Which is nuts when you think about it.
Because I feel like if it's Pennsylvania, anybody should be able to go anywhere in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
It is. It's so crazy. And because Philly, it's so hard. You have to go to crisis center. You got to sit there and wait. You got to do an evaluation. By that time, people are getting sick. And it's a process. And it's very unfortunate because, I mean, I'll just put it out there. Even like with Shake, I called a place. They took his insurance.
They said they had an
open bed in like 2 days.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, well, I said where he lived. They said, oh, no, we're contracted with Philly to not take people from Philly. It's just so crazy.
I knew it because when I lived in Philly and I had to go to rehab, I went through that. So what I did is I used
somebody else's address.
Yeah, I used somebody else's address to get in at the time. That shit was easy.
It's just so
15 years ago.
And that's kind of one of the things that needs to change in the system, and I don't even know how that all works. Maybe there's a reason for it. I'm not sure. But it's just crazy to me. It is, right, Jessica? Like literally, like somebody is ready to go to treatment. You have an open bed. You take their insurance, and because of where they live, you can't go. And I know firsthand, like this is a good place. Like it's not the best, but especially how they detox. It was his preference on the detox med because
they say that the Suboxone doesn't touch the fentanyl.
They say, yeah, and they detox.
Look at Leslie. Methadone. She come busting through the door all the time. Hey, y'all.
Hey, Leslie.
Yeah, right? She's the one that always comes 15 minutes late, but she's going to be there.
Hey.
Like Mitz. You're like my sister.
Yeah.
15, she's going to be there.
15 minutes. Maybe 2 hours late.
Yeah, 2 hours, 15, but who's the judge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Tommy. I would like to go out there. I would really like to go out there.
Hell yeah. I say that all the time.
It's definitely eye-opening, but I wouldn't want to do rehab in Philly. It would be 100%. I agree with you 100%. If you put me in a rehab that was right in Philly and I know I could walk out of those doors, and you know how you're feeling when you're coming off. You feel like shit, and you're just obviously going nuts. And I give people that are living in Philly and are clean. I give them. Listen.
Hell yeah! Like on a recovery scale, I think us addicts be like. I know I do. Where I'd be like,
Tommy has.
I know. I seen.
And Tommy, don't you have a year clean? I remember that. You just got a year clean. Am I correct? I might be wrong, but congratulations.
Is she making that shit up?
No, I'm serious. I saw it on thing.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah, the TV shows. And sometimes they can do that. and I hate, I'm not going to bring it up. It's one of those things where it's a system, and the system, unfortunately, is designed to keep people where they want them. So if they want you kept here, they make it damn near impossible to get here.
Yeah.
And if you're here and they think, oh, well, we can't let you fall, so we're going to give you help, we'll make sure that you can stay here. It's very unfortunate.
We're ready for Halloween.
Listen, this is
I got my costume.
Halloween is my favorite holiday. Literally,
I don't like this shit.
I love it. I love scary. Anything scary, I love
She's a weirdo.
I want all the haunted houses. I want all the scary movies. I want to decorate my house.
Yeah.
100%, Tina. It is made to keep you stuck. I remember being in nursing school, and I had one of my classmates. We were talking about welfare and just different things, and she had mentioned about, like, I don't remember even how it got brought up, but she was like, well, I don't understand these girls that have babies and they're on the welfare, getting welfare and living it up, and then they keep having more kids. And I was like, ma'am, I'm on welfare and I got 3 kids and I was on, you know what I mean? Like, so I said something. I was like, it's not all, you don't understand, because look, now you're judging somebody that, like, you're judging me,
mm-hmm.
but you don't even know it, because she didn't know my situation. I did hear from Natasha, but I haven't heard back from Natasha. Yeah, Tina, I was just like, I just felt like it was one of those things.
You know what
she
it
was
is,
very
too?
naive. She didn't know.
Yeah, that I was going to say, she probably has a picture in her head of what people on welfare look like. Like, she probably has a picture of in her head that people on welfare, like, can't be working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they just do absolutely nothing.
October 15th, 1 year. See, I knew it. Congratulations.
I forgot how behind it is.
What do you mean? The comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Halloween. Yeah, people are closed-minded and people don't know. Like, sometimes I remember even going places and, like, honestly, like, when I was in active addiction, I looked like I was in active addiction. But, when I got clean, and then, and obviously I'm a nurse, and I would be at work and hearing people talk about it there. And there was a time where I didn't say much. I just kind of had to, like, put it in a perspective, like, well, you don't know what that person, but really I'm trying to say it about myself. You know what I mean? Because you don't know. You don't know people. You don't know what they've been through.
Hold up. 1 second. 1 second. Wait. You're tripping, Teresa.
What?
There's a haunted cave in Ohio.
I would
go.
I'll go with you. I literally... Listen,
hell no.
There is a haunted...
It's a fucking cave and it's haunted? Like, you're underground? Hell no. I do talk to the dealers. I do sometimes. I just talk to them, you know what I mean? And let them know that, I used to be like them. It's hard though. You know what I mean? That's a hard one to crack. But yeah. I do. I definitely do talk to them. I'll be like, yo, just, try to stay too long. When I say something like that, that's mean like, try to make this a short trip. I'm trying to be out here fucking selling drugs for years. It's not going to, and dealers are a huge part of the problem. A huge part. Just try to let them know that, look, when we're selling drugs, we are going to go to jail or something bad is going to happen. 100%. 100%. That's what's going to happen. And the way Philly's going, it's Man, they're killing people out there left and right. Like,
Yeah.
damn near every night I see
Literally.
2, 10, 15 shootings a night, and niggas getting down left and right.
It's bad. I saw Tommy say that you feel judged because of your addiction, and it's like, unfortunately, we all are. We all are judged, for our addiction. But
Thank you, Engine Joe.
thank you.
Thank you, brother.
We just have to take it as like one of those things where it's like, though, what do they say? Oh my God. Those that matter don't judge, and those that judge don't matter. Because I feel like, honestly, like, it took me a long time to be like, I don't really give a fuck what that person thinks. And I feel like I am to that point, but literally I very much cared what everybody else thought of me for my whole life.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, now I just don't. I really don't, because I just feel like it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, I come home to the people that love me most, and they're the ones that matter. Yeah, nurses in recovery, it is hard. Listen, anytime something goes wrong, I'm the first one that the eyes go to. I'm grateful that, hey, if you want to give me a urine, give me a urine. Give me a urine for the next 3 days. But I'm grateful too that I worked at a place that I worked there for years and years, that I felt like I definitely, there was trust there too.
Yep. Local, congratulations, man.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
Absolutely. Just imagine what you're going to feel like in another couple months. You know what I mean? Because it gets better and better. When you get clean, it gets fucking better and better. Like, life just keeps on getting better.
Right.
Without the drugs. Not to say we're not going to have problems, but drugs ain't going to be one of them. It gets better.
And that was a big problem. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
man. That's dope.
Yeah. It does take too much energy. It does. And sometimes I still let.
Again, huh?
No. To see what people. Sometimes I still care. Like, I'll still think about it, and it'll bother me for a minute. I'm like, oh man, I don't even know half. I don't even know half the people that talk shit. 70%. I don't even know them, and they don't know me. So I'm like,
yeah,
it's okay. Good for you. He said, I don't even feel like I need it anymore.
You definitely don't. That's one thing, for sure you don't.
There's never going to be a day that you need it.
Yeah.
Never.
100%. That's true.
So,
damn, think about that. That there's never going to be a day ever that you could guarantee that you need it, right?
You'll never need it again.
Yeah.
You won't need it because you're not going to wake up sick. Your body, you know what I mean? Like, you never need it. It does. It gets a lot better. I wouldn't even say jealousy. I feel like people are just bored and unhappy. Yeah. Does that make sense? I just feel like people are unhappy or they're bored. So it's okay. Ooh, quitting smoking. So Frank and I both used to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, that is one thing that I did quit, and now I don't even like to smell it. It's disgusting to me. Literally disgusting. Yeah. I smell it. Like, there was actually 2 guys in front of the shop today smoking a cigarette, and I was like, that fucking stinks. Like, not judging people that do, but just to me, it just.
I felt like that too, though.
They say cigarettes are literally so hard to quit. I watched my son. I was just 9 to K2 last seen somewhere in Philly a month ago. I've not seen him 6.5 years.
Sorry to hear that, Judy.
Dang. If you send a picture to Frank, we could always
just keep an eye out.
See if we can see him. Because I'm sorry.
That's rough, man.
That is.
I have a lot of people ask me that, like, what would you do if your kids would ever get high? A lot of people ask me that, because they know about my background and they know that I have younger kids, and I was like, man, I would do anything, to like steer your kids right around that, right? Anything.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I do try to very openly talk to the kids about drugs.
Yeah.
It's funny because I try to talk to my daughters who are 15, and I think at their age what I was doing, and they are so naive.
They're lost.
Like I talk to them about things that.
But it's so good.
Like I'll say something like, "Wait, what? What is that?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, okay, I just said something that you didn't even know what it was."
Yeah.
And I don't want to speak too loudly, but they didn't even know what a blunt was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're gonna be 16.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it too loud. I don't want to embarrass them.
Yeah, because they do get embarrassed.
But I want to let them know, like, that's nothing to be embarrassed about.
No, but at that age, that's the type of shit.
But I also don't want them to be naive.
Yeah,
I don't want to say stupid.
That's what I don't
people
know.
are talking about it, that they are saying incorrect things. Like they're talking about something, so they just chime in and be like, "Oh yeah."
Listen,
really they don't know.
I had wait, what the fuck were we just talking about? I forgot what I was gonna say.
Listen,
like that.
I did that 3 times earlier. 3 times.
Damn, it was something important too.
Oh, here.
I forgot what it was.
Odd question. When people receive goodies from people who help out their specifics, do they try to limit how much they carry or get robbed? Do you mean the people that are taking it? I don't think, but I know there's times that people don't take a lot of items because they have to carry everything.
Yep. Everybody got to carry everything. You know what I mean? They can't leave they can't put anything down.
Tommy, listen, mine really is 100%.
So yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. Listen, 100%. I know that I sort of got like slower because of getting high. Because I used to be sharp, and I still think I'm sharp. But I used to be way sharper. And maybe it's age. I don't know.
No, you can't see it.
I don't know. I don't know.
But I send them.
Tricks, Mama. Thank you. And welcome.
Listen, people do get robbed down there. I'm not going to lie about that. People do get robbed. They will nod out and wake up and they have nothing. Their shoes are gone, their bags are gone, their pockets are empty. Whatever they had is gone.
Yeah.
That's just, I hate to say it, but that's just like the name of the game. Like that's how it goes when you're living out there. Unfortunately.
What else? Quit Marvel. I made a comment in your last video. Why 10 plus videos? Because I wanted to. I wasn't even gonna address this, but just because she's in here real quick. I would hope that not a single one of them girls reads some of the comments that y'all be leaving. I would hope that not a single one of those girls would read any of those comments that y'all be leaving. Because imagine how they gonna feel. That's all I would say. That's all I would say. Is I don't know. Everybody likes when you speak up for people that don't have voices, right? Until you speak up about somebody they know, then they don't like it, right? People love when you speak up for people love when you speak up for the people that don't have no voices, right? But God forbid you speak up against somebody that they might like, then it's a whole different story, right? You know, then it's everything but what it is, you know, everything but what it is. And I would 100% before I would ever listen, mind you that this stuff was brought to our attention for the first time in 2020. So think about that. It's a whole year that I never said anything because I wasn't going to put it out there without knowing that it wasn't just some bullshit. Because I'm sure people, you know, talk shit about me. Never like that though.
And I'm gonna say one thing and then I'm gonna leave it at that. Everybody says, well, why did you make a video why did you say him when you don't? Okay, well, it was brought up in the chat and he didn't say his name in the chat. Okay. Other people, subscribers in the chat started saying his name.
Glow, thank you very much, Glow.
And then when somebody else, when he was then saying things like about Frank talking about him, then he did, yeah. He said, okay, well, you want to.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I'm going to leave it at that, okay?
And, you know.
We're not hating on him.
Yeah, I wouldn't
First of all.
But that's the thing, though, is that's what people will see it as.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, damn, maybe is, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
When does it start to get cold? Like this time of the year, it starts to get cold at night.
Yeah, it's cold already at night. It's
cold
freezing at night. 100%.
But I would say like literally it's going to be cold here in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. Now it's cold at night though. 100% it's cold at night. You know.
I don't know. Like it's just kind of like what is this? Like New York, like Pennsylvania, like it's all cold. Those. That's what it's like, you know.
It's cold. It's definitely cold. You know, it's fucking cold.
Yeah, it is cold, and it gets cold.
Yep, and it'll start. You know, where anything warm you could send, people will like anything warm. Yeah.
But I do appreciate all you guys for real, to be honest. I do.
Yes, thank you, Glow. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that because we all, man, listen, I remember when I first started getting clean and doing the right thing, I used to watch these and listen to them all day long, these motivational speeches.
Oh, yeah.
All fucking for...
Steve Harvey is a very good person to listen to.
I had a whole bunch of motivational speeches. That's all I used to listen to. And that's what got me through. So I know when people like identify with something and that helps them get through a hard time, that's the first time I ever experienced that. And for me, 100%, I was like, I would have never got through that the way I did, you know, feeling like that.
Marcus, thank you.
Thank you, Marcus. Love to Toronto also. Love to Toronto.
What's up? Hey, I saw your other comment too. My naked Picasso over here. He said, so no, we do not drink alcohol because he don't like it. And I don't know how to act, okay, when I do.
Yeah.
I really don't. Wouldn't want to either. I feel like I don't like that side of me.
Yeah. I love motivational speakers. I love them.
Oh, well, thank you, Tommy.
Um,
Yeah, same. Honestly, like, and you can go to YouTube and just type in motivational speaker, and it just pops up and you
Yeah.
can listen to it. And it really does change your whole mindset.
for me, definitely it does. It definitely does. Yeah. I don't even know what
I don't, okay,
Lisa,
Lisa, I'm just
seems
going to say
like
this.
if someone
So the only
questions both of
reason
you,
it
you
seems
get
like
defensive.
that's okay. First of all, that's not true. You have to understand though, when you're getting 100
It
people
seems like you
asking the
only
same questions,
answer
so then when
back
you
to
make a
your
video
opinion.
explaining your answers, because that's why he did, because he was getting all of those questions, and then they're being asked, and nothing's being challenged.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. Like he said it. He said it. I don't know what more you want him to say.
Yeah. It's but we got to remember if we're subjective, G-Duck, what's up, baby? If we're subjective, right, and we remove any feelings that we have for anybody in the situation, and you think about what would you know what I mean? Like think about just anybody. If three different women was to say this man did this, you're gonna be like, hold up, something's up,
And listen, that's why we came in here saying, listen, we don't want to talk about it no more. We're like done. So
Lisa, 100%. I would have never brought it out believe me, I think I'm hard to convince because I'm down there and I see everything that happens. So I would have never and maybe people don't understand that. And that's why I said about my perspective that I could see something in fucking in video and be like, no, that didn't happen,
okay, and we're moving on. So right. Yeah, he doesn't. So
I just hope is nobody they ever care about.
drinking is for non-addicts. I missed it. I wish I lived in Florida because I hate the cold. Drinking is for non-addicts. Everyone I know hit the bottle after they. Yeah, I know a lot of people like that too because they think. I know a lot of people like that. Oh, so when I was young and I was using, there was this guy who used and he got bad for a little bit and then he went to jail. And when he came out of jail, he was like, no more. I'm not going to get high no more. And he didn't. But he literally drank. I mean, every single day. And he was young. We were both young. And to this day, he is still a crazy alcoholic. Like, he's just, and it's sad because I'm like, literally, you go to work a 9 to 5 to come and spend your whole paycheck Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Friday and Saturday in a bar and Thursdays. And it's like, for what? Like now you're doing the same thing. And it's harder with alcohol too because it's so accepted. So accepted.
Yep. I was telling Rachel that the other day. I was saying somebody like you could have a family member that struggles with alcohol and the family will like drink with them, stuff like that. Where if it was the other way around, if there was a cocaine addict or a dope addict, the family would never do that, and it's just sort of looked at like alcohol isn't that bad, because it's sold in stores and the majority of people households probably drink socially, okay. I don't know too many adults that are my age that don't drink once in a while. You know, I definitely don't. Unless they're in recovery, you know, of course. That, you know, my other friends that aren't in recovery, and they drink, you know, on a regular basis. I wouldn't say a regular basis, but they drink like on a normal basis. You know what I mean? Like football games, they'll have, you know, they'll have a couple beers, stuff like that. Oh, that's crazy, Tommy.
Yeah, what?
That's sad.
I've seen that the last couple years. Remember they threw like thing of paint on that guy?
Yep.
It's horrible.
Yeah. That's sad, man. I don't like that.
And it's like,
yeah, we take our kids. I think it's definitely good for kids to see.
Yeah.
100%.
Now we didn't because of COVID.
Yeah, that's the only reason why we stopped.
We stopped, and I had the baby, you know, so we didn't really do that. But listen, before we used to take all of our kids down, and it was, and don't get me wrong, we didn't let them just walk around when we get out of the car.
Yeah,
and actually, a lot of people that were down there, they would have brooms and stuff. They would sweep up. Our dogs are acting nuts.
Tight.
Yeah. You know, they would sweep up and, you know, all that. So they would help us out. Yeah. I feel like it has gotten worse though.
Well, listen, I think it gotten worse for a little while. Now it's not as bad though with the kids beating up the addicts. I haven't heard about them in a while.
I mean, just like
kids like that.
I mean, like so there used to be like a level of respect that the addicts, that people out there were using had when it came to kids.
Yeah.
They saw a kid and they'd say, you know, yell down the block, kids. Yeah. Everybody would cover up. They put their shit away, turn their back. It doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is now? Now that everything is just fentanyl and trank, everybody's knotted off on the block.
Yeah, it's bad.
Everybody's fucking bent over, you know, on the floor. So nobody's like awake enough to be like, yo, kids are on the block, you know, where before, you know, that's what it was. So it you know, it's sad. That's what bothers me the most is when I see little kids having to walk past that with their moms and because you know their parents don't want to take them past that.
You know, a lot of people catch the train down there.
And then even for the addicts too. You know what I mean? Like you
have to think how bad
see a child like that and they're like, fuck, man. You know, I know that used to bother me. When I used to be around kids or something, I didn't like that. I always felt like guilty, you know. And it could just be me, you know, and 9 times out of 10, it would be my own family, you know, because I wasn't like out in the streets, you know, like that.
But, so what's up? Like, when was it? This last summer or this summer? I don't remember when it was, but there was a little girl at the park and she got stuck. And the uncle came out with a knife and he was going after everybody.
Yeah.
And honestly, I can't say that I blame him.
Yeah.
Because
man, listen.
I don't know what I would do.
Let that happen to Mercy. It's on. It's on. Everybody.
I literally would lose
the addicts, the deal, it's on. I don't want to even think about that, you know. Glow. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Glow. Do I still get into that sweat machine? No, Honda Mommy. At first, I thought it said time machine. I was like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Listen, he does this. He does this.
Thank you very much, Glow. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that is.
Thank you. I need to get in there, though. I need to get in there. I gotta, you know.
Yeah, it is different for for sure. But that just goes to show you how much worse it got.
Yeah.
You know, like that. Like literally, it's just a whole other level.
Yeah, 100%. Struggles teaches. Thank you. Congratulations. On your, clean time. Still on subs though, but that. Listen, whatever it might be.
I feel like a lot of people do that. They're like, well, I'm still on. Well, okay. And that's okay. Right. You're still clean.
It's
you know
right,
what I mean?
Yep.
I feel like if you're doing it the right, I say it time and time again. I say it all the time. If you're doing it the right way and that's what works for you, that's what works for you.
Yep.
Like, no, I can't stand when somebody says, oh, well, they're still on this, so they're not really clean. Well, no, that's not true.
Yeah. And imagine like these dogs, they're tripping. So imagine, you know, when, all right, what you said with the Suboxone that you were able to get your life back. So imagine that. Nobody's going to understand that but you.
Yeah.
And where you know, damn, if it wouldn't have been for this, I wouldn't have been able to accomplish this and this and this. So don't worry about it.
And you know what? Sometimes, listen, people, if you have to be on that for the rest of your life because that's what keeps you well, that's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you should never be hard on yourself for that. You know, I definitely think it's one thing. I know some people, they do stuff and then it's to sell and then get high. You know, I feel like that might be a different story, but that's not what you're doing. It's okay. You know, especially what we have done to our brains.
Yeah.
We have messed our brains up. You know what I mean? And
hell no, Haley. No.
What?
No haunted house, nothing.
I'll do it. I will do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get dressed up for Halloween. I got my outfit.
Okay, so there's it's a haunted motel or hotel. It's in Gettysburg, and I want to go so bad.
Yeah,
I really want to go, but I need somebody to go with because he won't go with me.
No, I'm cool.
And you know what? That's good that you know that, Tommy. I feel like that's so good. Jessica, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready.
That's the biggest thing is recognizing what our triggers are, right? Because if we can recognize, all right, up there, 10 miles ahead, there's a crash in the middle of the road. So I know I'm going to go this way. Think about that. How important that is.
Yeah, I feel like that is. It's so important to recognize that. And you know what? Like, that just because you say, well, thanks for doing it on behalf. Listen, there's other stuff though that you do that we might not be able to do. So like, you know, it all works out.
Exactly. Tommy Agro, thank you. Thank you, brother.
Peanut butter and chocolate ice cream. I've been on an ice cream kick myself.
Yeah,
and
she has.
I'm done though, because we ran out and I went to the grocery store and I didn't buy anymore. I thought, nope. You have 3 bags of chocolate. Calm down. Literally. He
fucking disrespectful.
And then he's been getting these. He used to get these nuggets. First it was like Hershey Kisses. Then it was nuggets. Now it's drops. And I've realized it's because he's getting lazier and lazier. You have to unwrap the kisses and the nuggets.
No.
The drops, you don't have to unwrap them.
No.
But if I wake up
candy prices are crazy.
If I have to wake up one more time and look over and see fucking melted chocolate all over my bed and on his ass and back, literally, I'm done.
Sometimes
I'm not buying it
like
no
that.
more. And it happens. He wakes up, he starts brushing it off in the morning because now it has dried.
Yeah. Sometimes it be like that.
And we have a white comforter.
Sometimes it be like that, man.
Oh, no almonds in it.
No, the reason I do that is because I didn't know. They sell chocolate by the pound. I looked it up. When you look at the prices, it's the same exact amount.
Why do you do it? You think those little wrappers weigh that much?
Yeah, the bag weigh. Anybody know that, man. Anybody knows that. You don't buy. You got to be a 3.5 without the bag. Tell me anybody I'm wrong. If it's 3.5 with the bag, it's foul ball.
What's
It's
that?
foul ball. If it's that bag weighs a gram.
I don't want to hear it.
So 3.5 without the bag.
Yeah, but do you know how much
Right or
laundry
wrong?
detergent
Hold up.
costs?
Right or wrong?
Laundry
Facts,
detergent.
facts.
But
Yes.
okay, get this. Do you know how much more laundry I have to do in a week?
Right?
So how much does laundry detergent cost? And then bleach, because now I gotta bleach my white comforter because he be eating. I mean, and that shit is stuck on there. So
Well, I'm knocking your back in 4 times a week anyway.
that has nothing to do with it.
All right. So, I buy chocolate by the pound. Man. Not really by the pound, but I just, I know that it's cheaper to get it. Listen, let me ask you something. If you're gonna get something that you eat, right? If you're gonna get a candy like that, why buy it with the wrapper?
Yeah, because you're lazy.
That's more shit I gotta unwrap. That's more shit I gotta clean up in the morning because I clean it up every morning. I gotta clean up my wrappers because I just eat it and set it on top of my nightstand.
So this is my girl. Come up here. Come on. Can you see?
You can't see.
Wait. See? Hi. I know. This is my girl right here.
Yeah.
She really is. She loves me, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
She's my girl. She's always been my number one bitch from day one.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. See?
Hey, hand down.
Hi, baby. Listen. Titan gets on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie. Here he comes. He heard me say his name. He literally gets on my nerves. We don't buy
It's too
pretzels
big.
individually. That is true, Vic. He said, well, we don't buy pretzels individually wrapped, but we buy that's because you're not supposed to eat chocolate by the bag full. You're not supposed to do that.
Why? It's the way they sell it, right? Right? That's the way they sell it, so that's why not buy it like that. I buy one of them bags, it lasts me 2 to 3 nights.
She wants some food.
She's sitting down in front
Yeah,
of the
because that's what she does. Because when I cook, I'll throw her a little piece.
Ah, do you?
Yeah. I give her a little.
Lauren, what's up?
Digs? What are digs? I never heard of a dig. What is that?
Diggs?
Hey, Barn.
Diggs? I don't know.
We need to call him so we can set up the day that we're gonna head out there.
Yeah, I was thinking about that like 2 days ago.
It's been just a crazy.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's healthy. Do a whole bag because how they sell it. He buys 3 bags and usually eats a bag and a half, depending if it's a family size, a share size, or just the regular ones. But it's just
What?
a lot of chocolate. Oh, well, thanks, Tommy. I look forward to it too. Sometimes, honestly, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I get that procrastination where I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to get on. And sometimes I don't know what to say. And I think I feel stupid and this and that. But I'm always glad that I did after I'm done. I can say I'm always grateful to be able to interact with all you guys on here. So, wait, your dog? Yeah, listen, they ate chocolate a couple times. I tried not to give it to them, but Mercy gets it, and then she shares everything with the dogs. Oh, well, thank you. Through faith and grace.
Do you like her?
Yeah, she's pretty.
She's an MMA fighter.
Really?
Yeah. She goes out with this guy.
Go, girl.
I don't know if I want my girl to be an MMA fighter, man.
Kick your ass.
You ain't kicking nobody, motherfucking ass.
Might.
Slap the shit out.
I'll do it. Go ahead, try me, bitch. I've been waiting all day. You know?
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
Frank, listen, he's always on his phone. Yeah, I don't encourage it, but I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes Mercy has a piece of chocolate, and I'm not joking. When she is eating, she always gives them her food. It's horrible. Your baby daddy is an MMA fighter.
Daughter, see now, my daughters, 100%. I would love for them to do that. My girl, no, I don't want my girl doing that shit.
That doesn't make no sense. Mercy is.
I would love my girls. I think it installs confidence. I think obviously they know how to defend themselves.
Almost 19 months.
I'd be scared if Rachel had MMA. She'd start fucking trying to choke. Well, listen, one time she choked me with her leg.
Yeah, at the old
With her
house.
leg.
I forgot about that. Listen, he was surprised.
Yeah, she choked me with her legs.
Because I am literally stronger than I look. Don't play with me.
All right.
Seriously. So we were joking. We would joke around and wrestle and stuff. And I don't know what, we were in the kitchen. And then we ended up in that little doorway thing. And I chokehold him where I had my legs and everything wrapped around him. And I was choking the shit out of him. Because I was like, oh, what? You didn't believe me that I was...
I was surprised. Listen,
I'm not going to lie.
Welcome to the channel, Lori.
It's from my past.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to hold it down on my own.
I was surprised. I was like, okay. I'll get her. I'll get her. I'll kick her ass out. Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Everyone knows the signs of relapse. The tightness of the vocal cords. The big giveaway. Anyways, I'm out. Someone isn't being truthful.
Okay. I don't.
She did choke. She did tighten the shit out of my fucking vocal cords then. So
I did.
Yeah.
Jeez, what? Oh, well, congratulations, Velvet. Congratulations.
Oh, awesome.
That's a lot of time.
Awesome. Yeah, girls are dirty fighters. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's 100%. Because listen, you know, they I feel like with men, there's like kind of maybe like you fight, you know, you hit with your fist. Girls, listen, I'll use my fucking nails. I'll use anything that I have on me. I'll fucking choke you with my hair tie if I have to. Like, I feel like they just get dirty. They pull hair.
Yeah. All right. I got to go jump in the shower.
No, I got to get to bed too. I got to get up early with these kids. Again, I appreciate all you guys. And I just want to say, once again, if you guys could please just pray for my nephew.
Yeah.
And his wife. I would appreciate it. If you don't pray, if you could just send well wishes. Good vibes, however you want. And I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah. And G-Dub's having an after party at his crib.
Lisa, it is definitely best I don't drink.
Everybody have a good night. Thank you. And thank you for everybody. Listen, that's the same.
Good night, Tina. Thank you.
And everybody's, you know, that's the same here as they are, you say them in your face. That's not, you know, that's on your back. So thank you guys.
And Jessica, we are going to a haunted house.
Man, I'm not going. I'll stay the fuck home. Anyway, have a great night, y'all. Remember to be kind, loving, and patient.
Good night.
Thank y'all. Everybody have a great night. Be safe, man. Be blessed. And thank you guys.